I'm standing here in the beautiful Okeeheelee Park in West Palm Beach, Florida with Rich Appert, and you've been playing disc golf for how many years now?
About 3 years.
Okay, well this is my first time stepping foot on a disc golf course, but so can you tell me a little bit about disc golf?
Disc golf is just like regular golf or ball golf. You know, the object is to get a frisbee or a disc into the target, which is right behind us, in as few strokes or throws as possible. Every hole has a par. And, you know, just like golf, it's, you know, if you get it one less than par, it's a birdie and bogey and etc. You're trying to get the best score possible.
Okay, if I want to go out and play disc golf, what equipment do I need?
You can get started with really just one disc. You know, you can get them at Sports Authority or Dick's or online. They're very inexpensive, $15. You know, as you progress and, you know, your skill, you know, increases, there's different discs you can add and all different types of discs that do different things. But really, you can just start with a mid-range disc, like something called a rock or a buzz.
So you use different discs for different throws?
Yeah, there's drivers, there's putters and mid-range discs and fairway drivers. I mean, there's discs I can throw, you know, 450 feet, and then there's a putter that I'll, you know, just throw for close shots and putts.
Now, what are some of the athletic attributes of a disc golfer?
I mean, that's a great question. I mean, I grew up playing all kinds of sports, hockey, baseball, basketball, and disc golf has probably been the most challenging to really hone or perfect, whatever word you want to use. You know, you need athleticism, you need strength, you need finesse, you need good depth perception. I mean, and the mental aspects are what really get me. It's really quite involved, you know, and every time you improve one area of the game, there's something else you got to work on. So, you know, that's what keeps you coming out here and keeps it fun, though.
What do you think is the most challenging aspect of disc golf?
Just like other golf, it's putting, you know.
Putting.
I mean, you can bomb them out there, you know, real long, but you got to be able to make the putt. And, you know, especially in a tournament or something like that, when, you know, when a good score is on the line, you know, sometimes that little 25-foot putt can be very difficult.
In your opinion, what makes disc golf so unique, and why do you think it stands out from, let's say, regular golf?
I really think, you know, there's no dress code. It doesn't cost anything to play at most courses. Maybe a very small minority of courses you have to pay to play. So, you know, it's really something that's out there for, you know, athletes and for people to just go and do and to get outdoors, and it's just a fantastic sport. That's
amazing. Well, I'm certainly ready to get on this golf course and try this out. I'm not sure how great I'm going to be.
Well, let's do it.
All right, I'm ready. Okay, so we're at the 15th hole. There's 18, correct? Same as golf?
Yep.
Okay, and what disc am I using?
This is a Discraft Buzz. It's a good beginner disc. It's an all-purpose disc. It flies very straight.
Okay, that's good for me.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for you.
Easy target.
So there's not really a lot to it. I mean, you just want to aim for your target.
Now I have to say, this is a lot sturdier than I thought. It's not like a beach frisbee. I feel like I have more control.
Yeah, they're heavier and they're definitely more controllable. You can put more snap or more speed on the disc and have it go straight, and where a beach frisbee would just turn and burn into the ground.
Okay.
And you want to hold it just get a nice, you know, a few fingers underneath, just like you have it, maybe like right against the rim, and a thumb, and then you'll just take, you know, a lot of people like to take one step and just throw it toward the basket. Okay, so I would go this direction. Yeah, And
do you curl your arm out?
Not really, just maybe a little bend in it. You don't want to break your wrist like that, just like that.
Okay. I'm a little scared.
It's okay. Very good. Here, try this one.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay. Oh.
See how it does? It takes a little while, you know, it's not something you get the first time, but...
Oh my gosh. I'm standing here with Dan Rigg, who designed this absolutely incredible disc golf course. So Dan, how long have you been designing disc golf courses?
Well, for about 3 years. This is my second one.
Okay, and how did you become involved in this project?
Really, it just kind of fell into my hands. The person who ran the league here had to leave town for work, so I just kind of took things over. And we didn't have a golf course here then. We would come out and we would bring portable baskets and we would play. And one day I got tired of doing that. So I said, I'm going to go to the park department and I'm going to get permission for a golf course. And that's what I did. And here we are.
So from the initial design to the actual construction, how long did this project take?
I would say close to 2 years.
2 years?
Yes.
Okay. And for you, what do you think was the most challenging aspect in designing this disc golf course?
Well, for me personally, I like to throw very long and have difficult holes. But some of the beginner players can't do that. So it's a difficult choice. Do you make it short or do you make it challenging? So you have to come up with a little mixture of both to make it challenging for both beginners and long-time players.
What are the main obstacles that make the holes challenging?
Well, two things. You got trees and you got water. If you go in the water, that's out of bounds, so that's a one-stroke penalty. And trees, if you hit those, then you have to rethrow from there. So it just depends on how many times it takes you to get it in that basket. And sometimes it can be kind of frustrating here at Okeeheelee.
Okay, so we're standing at what hole is this?
This is the 16th hole.
16th hole, and this is the signature hole, or signature hole of this course. And what makes this hole signature?
Well, I mean, you're throwing over the water to a peninsula hole, so there's water on 3 sides. And a lot of times, like today, the wind is whipping in our face. It's almost 400 feet to the basket. You know, anything can happen. Even if you get it across, it can hit a tree and roll in the water. A lot of shots out of bounds on this hole, and it's usually a difference maker in tournaments. So.
Okay, well, I'm going to let you guys handle this one because I am an amateur. You guys are the professionals. And if I threw this, it would go right in the water. Okay, so after just one throw, you've made it about, what, like 6 feet from this net. So this is your first shot, so this is for what, a birdie?
This will be for a birdie, and what we do is we threw it the tee off, and we come here and we have these little minis, and that's what we mark our disc with.
So tiny.
And we would come over here, and in line with the basket, we would mark the disc, and then we could pick it up and walk away, and we would have it marked. So then you come in and you putt, and now I got a birdie.
You make it look so easy.
So you would have to have 1 foot right behind the mini.
Okay.
And then you don't want to pass the mini, you got to stay behind the mini.
Okay.
Ah, try one more.
Okay.
Woo!
Well, I had a fantastic time out here today. Thank you both so much for showing me everything about disc golf. Now I'm hooked and I want to learn more, so where should I go?
Well, you can visit our website at okeeheeleediscgolf.com. You can get maps, scorecards, and all the information about the leagues.